for Pisces. So the first card you have for your past is the Two of Cups. So yeah, this is about a conversation. And excuse me, I had the hiccups then. Yeah, this is an emotional conversation, actually. You're having an emotional conversation with someone. You're really opening yourself up. You were, yeah, actually, this is quite a serious thing you were talking about. And it's, I think you're probably opening up a lot more than you usually would to anyone. And I think you're actually opening up more than you had been for a long, long time to anyone at all, if that makes sense. I know I'm kind of stumbling my words because I'm seeing this as a very serious situation, and you were really hurt and you wanted to tell this person. It was like you wanted to spill everything to this person, tell them everything you were feeling. And yeah, usually you wouldn't have opened yourself up this much, but something was really on your mind. Something was really, really bothering you. Something had really upset you, I'm seeing. This was a healing conversation. And I'm seeing that because, you know, if you look at this caduceus between these two cups, sometimes this can represent healing. It can represent medicine. Sometimes when you look at pharmacies, you see those two snakes kind of spiraling up. And so, yes, this can mean healing. So this was a healing conversation, and it really did help you to talk to this person. You felt a lot better after talking to them. Motorbikes. And yeah, it really helped you having this conversation, I'm seeing. But I think you're probably going to have even more conversations with this person in the future. You still have a lot to kind of get off your chest, and they really care about you, this person. Not many people understand you in the way that this person did understand you, and they do still understand you. So this person might be a relative, because again, this caduceus can also represent DNA. It looks a bit like that. So they could be a relative. And this is someone who also knows a lot of your history. They know a lot about your childhood memories. They know about your childhood experiences. And I'm seeing that they probably experienced a lot of these things along with you, alongside you. So there might be a sibling. And I think, you know, the holidays are around. And I think this person was... they have a unique kind of understanding of how stressful the holidays and all of that time of year can be for you. So yeah, again, I'm seeing this could be a sibling. It's definitely family. It's definitely a family member. So the next card you have for your past is the Five of Pentacles. So yes, someone, yeah, maybe even more than one person made you feel really unwanted, really left out. And this is this horrible thing that happened to you. And again, I'm seeing family. So this is family that has done this thing to you. And that's what you're offloading to this person. It really hurt you. So yeah, I'm looking at this poor person on the front of this card. This person on crutches. Obviously he's injured. He's on crutches. But he has a bell around his neck. So he wants to be heard. He's kind of crying out with his bell, saying, listen to me, I'm here. I want you to let me in. I want you to hear me. I'm here. I need help. And it could be that, you know, you really needed help at one time. And you're reaching out, you're calling out like this bell. You're hoping that someone was going to help you, or at least listen to you. Someone in your family, you might have gone and asked family for some kind of help, but they didn't give you this help. They didn't listen to you. They might have ignored you. They might have undermined you. They might have left you out, really upset you. And I'm seeing people might be wanting to kind of brush this under the carpet or pretend none of this happened. It did happen. You know it happened, and you don't want to brush this under the carpet. And I can see why. I'm getting really upset seeing all of this. So yeah, and this is why I was seeing stress and anxiety around the holidays, because the thought of being around some of these people might have been a bit much for you to bear thinking about. You really just thought, you know, these people really hurt me. I don't want to spend this time sitting next to them or talking to them, having to make small talk, pretend everything's fine. It's not fine. And I think some of these people hurt you so much that you don't even want to see their faces. You really think, if I see their face, I'll just be so upset or want to walk off. I just won't even be able to look at them. That's how upset you were. If this resonates, I'm really sorry. This is quite disturbing. This is quite bad. The last card you have for your past is Temperance. So yeah, I'm seeing in this card that you don't often ask for help. You're a private person. You can be a very proud person as well. There's nothing wrong with that. So asking for help was something that you really had to do. It was like a last resort for you. You didn't take asking for help lightly. It's not like you go around asking for help all the time. It's not like you went and asked for the help and they said, oh, this person always asks, not again. It wasn't like that. You never ask for help. You never do. This was something very important as well. Look at this poor man in the Five of Pentacles on crutches in the snow, bare feet, hurting, out there, left out in the cold. That's how these people made you feel. I can see why you're really, really hurt by these people, and I can see why you don't want to look at their faces. I wouldn't either. But I'm seeing this card, this is the Temperance card. So this is the card of you changing your life around, turning things around. So, you're good at picking yourself up. You're good at helping yourself. And that's what you had to do in the end. You just had to get yourself back into balance. You just had to do what you could yourself. And I think also offloading onto this person in the Two of Cups really helped you to find your balance again. So the first card you have for your present is the Three of Swords. Yes, again. This is this horrible family situation, and it's creating a lot of division. I'm seeing division between this family group. And I think this situation created this division. Now, I'm not saying you created it, but I'm seeing that, you were left out. There are a lot of horrible people around. They were talking about you. They were talking about other people. It created this great big thing. Now, it could be, I think this division's still there, actually. And again, I don't mean this reading to be so negative. And I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate with you. I know it's only going to resonate with some people, but hopefully this is going to go out to someone who really needs to hear this message. This is what I have to say about this. If you don't want to spend the holidays with people who have hurt you, you don't have to. I'm not trying to split people up. I'm just seeing that, setting boundaries for yourself isn't about splitting people up. It's about caring for yourself. It's about self-preservation. It's about not setting yourself up to be hurt again. And, you might just have to quietly decline any invitations. Obviously, don't do this if you think things will be fine. But I'm seeing a lot of problems around here. And I think, if I were you, I would say no to these things. Now, this can be done without any drama. It can be done peacefully. And on your part anyway, I don't know about them, but you could do this without any drama. Now, I don't normally suggest being dishonest with people, but if you've got these really horrible, difficult people who are nasty to you, they throw you out in the cold, and then they expect you to sit there and pretend everything's fine, and they expect you to sit around the table. They're probably going to say worse things to you in a kind of an underhanded way, and you feel so upset you don't even want to look at them. I would suggest you could lie. You could say, oh, I'm sick, or I've got this, or I've been invited to go to somewhere else. You can do that. I normally don't suggest lying. I don't like lying. I like everyone to be upfront. I would confront them and say something horrible to them. I don't think it's in your nature to do that. And also, you just don't want to face them. You've been through so much, you really don't want to face them. So if I were you, that's what I would do. Do they care about being horrible to you? No, they don't. So I just wouldn't even, I wouldn't see them if I were you. The next card you have for your present is the King of Cups. So again, I know this is very specific. I'm seeing this thing again. I'm seeing this family situation again. Here's the king. He's sitting there. He's holding his cup. He's all dressed up in his best clothes. So he's there for the holidays, dressed all nicely. He's got his beautiful robes on, I'm trying to say. He's hiding his emotions. He's pretending everything's fine when it isn't fine. So again, if you don't want to put yourself through dinners, sitting around the table looking at these horrible people's faces, pretending to be fine when you don't feel fine, don't. Don't go. You don't have to. You don't have to do it. Take care of yourself. They did not take care of you in the Five of Pentacles. So you take care of yourself and avoid these people if this is what you feel that you should do. The last card you have for your present is the World. So yeah, you're transitioning. The World can be about transitioning from an old way to a new way, an old life to a new life. And that's what I'm seeing in this card. I'm seeing, this has been a really horrible time for you. It's been a really difficult time for you, obviously. But I think you're learning about what you want your own world to look like. You're thinking about, what do I want my world to look like? Do I want it to look like a world with these people in it? Do I want it to look like a world with people who support me in it? So you're deciding who you want in your world and who you don't want in your world. So you might feel as if your world might become smaller without certain people in it. You might think, oh, my social circle will become smaller if I don't have these people in it. They're horrible people. You don't want them in it. It won't become smaller. It's going to become bigger. It's going to become wider. It's going to become much brighter. And it's going to open up your eyes to what you can achieve. It can be really difficult to achieve things with negative or unsupportive people around you. Once you've gotten these people out of your world and you've gotten supportive people in your world, you've got people who support you, people who complete you even, great people, then your world will be what you want it to be, and then you'll be able to achieve a lot more because you have people supporting you around you. So the first card you have for your future is the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm seeing messages in this card. I'm seeing messages coming in from someone who you really wanted to see. You really wanted to hear from whoever this was, whoever this is, or whoever this is going to be, because this is in the future. So this could be about, but yeah, it's kind of in the past because you were thinking about and hoping about seeing them in the past, but now it's in the future. Okay, so I'm confusing myself. I'm just going to stop before I kind of make myself look into an even more crazy fool. Yeah, so you really wanted to hear from this person. And this is a love connection. I'm seeing this as a love connection. But this could be kind of a love connection, or it could be a friend, or it could be one going backwards and forwards from one to the other, because this is the Two of Pentacles. So it might be going backwards and forwards between the two. And yeah, you might be friends, or you might have been friends at some times, and then you might have been lovers at some other time, and then you might have had a relationship at some time, and then you might have gone back to friends again, or something like that. But you still care about this person. You feel really relaxed. You feel really happy around them. Now, this person might be at a distance from you. This might be someone who might not see you very often. But I think you really enjoy talking to them. You enjoy your conversations, and you enjoy texting them as well. You have a lot of long text conversations. I see that. And having these conversations with this person is a relief. It feels like a relief after everything else you've gone through with these other horrible people. So I'm seeing a lot of backwards and forwards texting, and I'm seeing a lot of funny texts, and I'm seeing a lot of silly texts, and I'm seeing a lot of smiling between both of you. You're both smiling at the answers you're giving each other. So this is really, really nice. And this is really a relief. This is your holiday here. This is your celebration here. If you feel like sitting around texting someone rather than sitting around a table with a bunch of horrible people, I would too. I mean, why not do that? Who cares? The next card you have for your future is the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, for a long time, this relationship I'm seeing with this person in the Two of Pentacles, It could have been a little bit ambiguous. I'm seeing that again. It goes from this relationship has a lot of different incarnations. Friendship, lovers, relationship, nothing sometimes. It kind of goes around to all these different things. But I'm seeing you becoming a lot closer at this time. This is you building up something quite big with this person. I'm seeing this happening very easily. I'm seeing this happening very organically. So you're going to keep on growing together. You're going to build something up together. And I'm seeing that you'll probably be taking your time with this. You're probably going to take this slowly. But I think this might build up into an actual proper relationship that might really last between you. Because it's happening really organically, and it's happening in a really relaxed way. You just enjoy being around this person. You just smile when you speak to them, and you just have fun, and there's no pressure, there's no stress. You're just like, hey, how are you? Let's say something funny, and they laugh, and all of that kind of thing. It's just really nice. So I have a really good feeling around this person. And, that's the road you want to go down. This is the kind of people you want in your world. The last card you have for your future is the 5 of Swords, yes. So, yeah, I usually see swords as words, and I see them sometimes as harsh words because they're swords. So this could be another message about this family situation. And, again, I say I don't want to tell you what to do, but I have told you what to do. And I don't want to be accused of trying to split people up. And I don't want to boss you around either. And I've been told off for bossing people around. I know in the Aries reading, I don't mean to. But, if you spend time around these hurtful people and you try to pretend everything's fine when it's not fine, you'll probably find yourself hurt all over again. You might be right back to square one, right back in this 5 of Pentacles situation again. The 2 men in this card are walking away. They're walking away from this person, this horrible person. They're walking away from hurt. They're walking away from stress. They're walking away from drama. And that's what this card's telling you to do. If I were you, I would not want to see these horrible people's faces ever again, especially around this holiday time. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that if I were you. But again, you might think it's fine, but it's up to you. And also, this is this whole reading was very specific. It's only going to resonate with some people, I think, a few people. But I just kept on seeing this situation all the way through this reading, this family situation.